I feel for me, I was like, what does it matter what I call myself? I just want to make a difference. And I feel like for me, when I like listen to you guys, I was like, I feel like the bigger conversation we're having is more of like, what do you want? You know what I mean? Like, what do you actually want to do? Like, do you just want to stay where you're making a certain income that takes care of your family, doing your little, like, I don't want to say little clients, more like you like having a small client load kind of thing?
Mhm.
Or are you hungry to where you want to be a known name in your industry where you're solving all these things, or do you want to have different businesses? I think it's something about acknowledging what you want in this season and being okay if that changes over time.
Mhm.
Because I feel like over time you do find more about yourself where you're like, "Ooh, I actually like that," or "I actually want that," or like, "I am never doing this again." Like, I feel like it's really a growth of who you are as a business owner, and then also reflects how you're growing personally too.
For me, it's about clarity.
Mm,
When I am clear about who I am, I can move forward. But if I'm not clear about it, I just feel like every step forward is like a step in the mud or something. Like I'm not
yes.
sure. And so I know I've gone through waves just in this 20-minute conversation, but I do feel solid that I'm a small business owner and I like having, I don't think one is better or worse than the other. They're just different from each other. And it's good to have understand the differences between them and evaluating for yourself which one you are, or maybe you're a little bit of both. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to have that complete distinction, but I think it's a really good conversation to have and feeling settled in, accepting that part of your career.
Many business owners become entrepreneurs
Mhm,
and vice versa. You
mhm.
know, I know Seth Godin, he was very much an
Oh,
entrepreneur.
yeah, that's a good
Now he just moved
example.
to being a freelance.
Small business owner, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so I think that there are seasons, but it's
Yes.
saying when to change a season right now. I am now working on several things that I'm launching out, and I'm making shifts in visual caffeine, and I can really relate to this one. It requires a grieving the version of the business that was built around you.
Mhm.
Mhm,
So, like for me, I think one reason I kept myself in a box, I used to just visual caffeine was like my child, and it was like, hurting my child, or no, oh my gosh, I'm bringing this other entity in, and what does that mean? I did launch a company out and ended up bringing that. Realized that those services could actually be in visual caffeine. And but with that said, measuring how much you are attached to your existing business can hinder or help you move forward into these other things you want to create. And some entrepreneurs realize they actually want to be business owners. That's not a failure.
mm-mm.
That's clarity.
Mhm. Mhm.
Just like we just said, like Seth Godin had that journey. And that's something to also recognize. So, where you are right now and where you want to be, maybe two different answers, and know that nobody is dictating that time to you. So, take the time you need. I certainly have, and it has served me so well.